Hopefully I'm not crazy out of frame here. I'm working on a new setup. Don't know exactly where to film haul videos. Like I said, most of the stuff I do is in my car, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, run into this quite often here with stuff at my local thrift stores just being too high priced. So the other day, I went to a thrift store. This shirt was $6. It's by a company called Company 81. Couldn't find anything exactly like it, but there was quite a few going for over $20 that were similar. Didn't have, this has like stitching and patches on it. Seems like a pretty good company, so went ahead and got that one. There just wasn't a whole lot at this store, and it's kind of been that way a lot lately. Kind of getting frustrating. This one was $3. This is a Lucky Brand t-shirt, which it's a motorcycle and a flag, so thinking that should do pretty well. We'll see what happens with it. Everything here, man, you couldn't get anything for less than $2 or $3. I did get an Eddie Bauer leather jacket for $20. I'll have to show it in another video. I forgot to bring it in here. Star Wars t-shirt, one that's too small for me. I think the only reason I got this one is I believe it was $2. I thought it was less than that. Anyway, that one I'm sure will sell. This one was one that actually made it decent. Again, I could not find one. This feels almost new. This one was $3. This is Asphalt. And these actually, quite a few shirts that were this brand that were doing pretty well. So I went ahead and got that. Most everything I do is large or extra large. Try to stick to extra large more than anything. Sure, in a second I got one that was well beyond that. And then this one, this is one, it was new with tags. This company, LRG Community. Really high quality feel to them, and I found some pretty good comps on this one. This one was $4. They've got a nice tag right on the collar. They usually have a tag down on the bottom. This one, retail on it is $40, and so yeah, this one was $4. So these particular thrift stores, they just don't seem to do money wise. They're just, pricing is just up there. So, and I'm kind of not discouraged, but just, I mean, I guess discouraged is the right word for it. Just because I see other people and they go to these stores and they just find tons and tons of stuff. So today made up for it, because I spent only an hour in the store and I found a lot of stuff. These my wife will probably keep, because I don't know what, I'll have to look up what they're going for. But they're Margaritaville slippers. They were only $2.99. Like I said, she's probably going to keep those. But it was yellow tag day. I got to remember that. So this stuff that's yellow tag is half off. This one, so this one was $3. This probably will set till winter. But this is a long sleeve flannel made by Elixir. Again, I couldn't find many comps on it. This one I'd be surprised. This was probably $20. Most of the stuff I get, I try to stay around that $20 range. So probably a $20 shirt there. This was a really good one. This was hidden in the men's section. And this is a Land's End tall. When I looked up the number, I believe it's actually a women's shirt. It was yellow tag at Goodwill, so it was $2.50. And this was about $45. There was quite a few that had sold just in the last few days. So it's a really nice linen. I don't know that it's ever been worn. If it has, it hasn't been worn very much. So that was a great one to find. Found that later on, but I was feeling good. I found a lot of stuff at that Goodwill today. This is just an H&M basic fine cotton, stretch cotton polo shirt. I believe when we looked these up, they were going for anywhere between $12 and $15. This one's in really good shape. This one was only $3, so went ahead and went for it. This is one that was interesting. This is Modern Culture, which I'd never heard of before, which isn't a surprise. This was only $3, and it's kind of a polo, but it's got a bunch of the little pockets on it. It's got patches on the arms. When I looked these up, these were going for over $20 if I remember correctly. This one here, one of the few actual polos that I found, the actual blue tag. This one was yellow tag, it was $2.50. So good find there, extra large, really good shape, just a basic polo, but looking those up, there's tons of those that sell. Super popular, as anybody that sells clothing I'm sure knows. This one's nothing crazy. This is Hollister Surf Shop. This one was $1.99. And actually all these prices are going to be wrong, I'll tell you why in a minute, but this one was $1.99, just a striped polo, good shape. This one was new with tags, biggest shirt I ever bought. I'm 6'3". Could be a dress. If I remember right, it's a 6XL. Yeah. Oh, it's actually got the price on it. This was originally $32.99. Company called Blue Generation, stain resistant. For big sizes sell. It was yellow tagged $4.99, so it was $2.50. So that one should do fairly well. I did end up finding a bunch of, this is more of that LRG stuff that I found at the other store. This is just a button-up like Henley type shirt, $1.99. It's got a pocket with their logo on it. These were right around $20 as well. I believe those ones that were $20 were free shipping, so not a big deal. This is one, there wasn't a ton that have sold, but the ones that did sell were actually in the $30 range, and this is Joker Polo. I think it might be one of those things that was popular a while back and maybe not so much anymore, but it was a yellow tag, so it was $2. This is another one of those LRG shirts. So this one was $1.99. I try to stay away from white shirts. I like double, triple check this one. Couldn't find any stains or anything on it. Extra large, nice logo. Again, they put their tag up on the neck, which I'd have to wear one to see if that would annoy me. And then they actually have another tag down on the bottom as well. Everything that grows has roots. Adopt children, not styles. The reason for so many messages is because they make you think. So, another shirt there. This is another LRG shirt. Revolutionary Clothing Company. Has their logo on the back like you saw, gray shirt. This one was $1.99 as well. Has their tag down on the bottom too. That I believe is something my wife is keeping. This is one I couldn't find a shirt. My wife found this one, Handwag, born in Bavaria. Their boots are super expensive. This was just a $2 t-shirt. Tommy Hilfiger women's sweater. This was only $1, and it was like new. I don't have a lot of women's stuff, so we put that in the mix. More stuff my wife found. So that's one bag. I'll grab the other. Like I said, I've had a hard time finding stuff at Goodwill's lately. and this one went to town. So this was one I couldn't find much of a comp on. This is Alpine Star, and it's like a loose fit Henley. They're a racing brand. If you're not familiar with them, they do a lot of dirt bike stuff. Their stuff is pretty pricey. This one was yellow tag, so it was $250. It's got their logo on the arm as well. I couldn't find anything super similar, but they do have a ton of shirts that sell. So then, this is just a Levi's Hawaiian type shirt. This one was $2. Yellow tag. This is a Columbia, which I did not realize. I thought it looked new, but it is new with tags. That's a bonus. $4.99. I did not realize that one was even new with tags when I was at the store. This is another one. It's FCUK workwear. And this one, if I remember right, oh yeah, this is a medium. Really nice shirt though. They've got like detail stitching on the back around the tag, all the way up to arms, all the pockets. There's a zigzag stitch on here. These are all over the place, anywhere from $20. There was a bunch that were all the way up to like $60. So I don't know on that one yet. I'm gonna have to look into it a little more. This one says is small. This is Original Penguin by Munsingwear. If this one fits my son, he might be swiping that one. I believe they were about $12 or $15. This one was $4. There was some, the reason I got that one, it was $12 or $14, but there were some that were like $25, $35. So I figured I'd take a shot at that one. I was getting quite a bit of stuff just because it was really good. This one is Pineapple Connection. It's a Cuban style shirt. This one's large. These were upwards of close to $60 on some of them, pre-owned. And this one was $3.99. So we'll see where that one goes. This is another one I think that I was wishing, no, this one does possibly fit me. This is a Volcom. These don't have a huge price. I believe they were in that $15 to $20 range. And they were, you know, $4 for this one. So not a lot of money to be made on that one, but it's close. Never heard of this band before, but their band shirts sell good. This is from their tour in, I think it was 01, something like that. No, it was newer than that. 08 maybe? Got a tag on it somewhere. No, it is 01. And this is for the John Butler Trio. So it says johnbutlertrio.com on the back. Real nice high quality shirt, 99 cents. There's only a couple concert shirts available. There was about 5 or 6 that had sold, and those ones that had sold had gone for in the $30 range. So I'll price it high with best offer. I didn't find a logo shirt for this. This is Saga Outerwear Company. Their stuff has really good prices. 99 cents is all I paid for the shirt. Their other t-shirts that have their other designs on them were in the $20 to $30 range. So figured it's their logo. We'll see what happens with it. This was Nicole by Nicole Miller. Again, I'm not familiar with women's. This is a size medium. Wendy found this one, my wife. This is a 100% cashmere sweater. $7.99, so it was on half off, so $4. I believe when she said she pulled those up, so I'm still kind of showing her how to do comps. They were like $40 or $50. This one I can't believe is so popular. Paid $7.99 for this. It's a real Scotland wool shaggy dog Shetland wool sweater. And this may set till winter. I'm not sure about the color, but these were $70, $80, and this was $8. So we'll see how that goes. Doesn't feel like the merino wool like I like, but it appears like it would be very warm, so maybe that's why they're popular. So then I don't remember finding. Oh no, I do remember finding this shirt. So this was another one of the LRG shirts. Thought I had something on it, but it's just a sticker. Cool. Another LRG shirt. Hopefully these do well, because I do like selling quality stuff, and you can tell these are. Again, it's got a big logo down here on the bottom. Lifted Research Group, state of the art. Number 47. It's got the tag on the collar again, and that one wasn't a tag, so it was $1.99. I'll leave that one for last. This was in the men's section. 99% sure it's a women's. I believe this is the Eddie Bauer Double XL. This is their women's tee. I can't remember what they call it. Lavender. I want to say 99 cents. So I'll take it. Eddie Bauer's really good stuff, but it doesn't seem to pull in huge prices versus what it costs new. But this is a Volcom shirt, which again they don't necessarily do the best, but kind of a cool. Death's a Beach. Gotta look it up. I just bought it without doing any research on it, just because it was cool and it was 99 cents. Oh, this one my son will probably be stealing, just because it's, if not, I'm gonna wear it. But Tesla's greater than Edison, no doubt. If you don't know why, look it up. $1.99. I'll take it. So the last one is one that I did not think about, and when I looked it up I was pretty surprised. But, guess, it's established the year I was born. But this is a Guess shirt, and this was $1.99. And the ones that I found that were similar to this, 60, 70, 80. One was 300. So I need to do some research on this one to find out if there's something specific about a release, or what's going on with it. It says number 40, number 132, Los Angeles, California, 30 years. So it may be some release for special release, I don't know. But it's like the tag, they don't have a tag, it's just information printed, and it's like, it doesn't have any wear on it. So, really good there. Hold on one sec, and I will get to the last part of this. Alright, so again, it's easy to get discouraged because a lot of the thrift stores and Goodwills are raising their prices on stuff. But there is still stuff to be found. Especially, it's rough when you see these clothing sellers that have big, huge inventories, which I don't want to do clothes, especially like full time, but it is enjoyable to find clothes and you can find those deals. Like, I mean, if that Guess shirt sells for $50, like, I'll be stoked. But, you can find this stuff, $4.99 for a Columbia, new with tags. But the other thing too is, even if you're not big time yet, so I got almost exactly, it was 29 items. And when I got to the front, the manager was there, and if she wasn't, I would have asked to talk to her anyway. But I just said, hey, how much do I have to buy to get a bulk discount? And she says, you have enough, I'll give you a coupon and 10%. So I got 30% off of everything. So I was happy the way it was. I'd found the deals, and then you get that extra off. So with the additional off, with all this stuff, I ended up paying $77. A few things my wife's keeping. So, with the items I have, if I divide that across, I'm only $2.56 an item. So, I mean, it's not, a quarter or $1 an item like the bins are maybe. But, I don't have that here. And a lot of people don't have those close by. I would, in order to bulk up my clothing inventory, I would like to make a trip out to Denver and do that, but until then, I got to work with what I got. So don't get discouraged, because you can find those deals. It's there. I have no doubt I'll, more than make my money for sure on these, 4 or 5 times that if I can, on a lot of these, just because, this is a shirt, I'm in it, $3, and I guarantee I'll get 20 for this. I've sold a bunch of Columbia shirts. So I'll make $10 on that, $12 after fees or so. And then a bunch of brands that I don't know, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But don't get discouraged. Just keep sourcing, go out there, and don't be afraid to ask for a discount. Because like I said, I didn't get a ton of items. Yeah, I got quite a few, but I didn't get a ton. And the manager was still willing to give us a discount, which made quite a bit of difference. So just keep it up, keep sourcing. Hopefully this haul video helps you out, keeps you motivated. I know some of the others that people do definitely keep me going. So until next time, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Check out my beginner series if you're just starting on eBay. And if you got any comments, hit them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great one.